The mission behind the firm is a local firm with local talent, completely committed lawyers.
Our focus 100% of the time has to be what is in the client's best interest. That's our guiding light, every decision we make.
We decided to start Foster Graham Milstein Calisher because we wanted an opportunity to work with our friends and our colleagues in a small, community-driven practice.
There's everything from partner level people that are pretty senior and have done a lot to more junior associates that are 2, 3, 4 years into their careers and really learning and continuing to develop their practices.
We are truly collaborative. We're so used to communicating with our fellow attorneys just on a day-to-day basis that we're far more likely to feel comfortable walking into somebody else's office and running a case by them and, getting a second opinion.
And it's certainly important for those of us that are a little older to try to teach the younger folks, the right way to practice law and the right way to handle clients. And I think it's really important to have both ends of the spectrum.
I think that the lawyers here have a great deal of respect for one another. They know each other, they know each person's individual interest, we support one another's endeavors. It's always important that you want the people that you practice with, you want to see them succeed. And there's a real sense of that here.
When I talk about collegiality, I mean the ability to just walk down the hall and know that everybody has their door open. Nobody's going to think that a question is something you should already know. Nothing's above anybody and nothing's beneath anybody.
I think that the advantage of having seniority is critical because it gives all of us perspective in cases that I think a lot of criminal defense lawyers that practice solo don't necessarily have the benefit of in terms of guidance, mentoring, relationships, networks, experiences in different courtrooms.
We try to cover really every practice area, but really it's sort of a one-stop shop.
So if the corporate team needs help from the employment team, they know where to go. If the personal injury team has questions about a matter that might have criminal implications, then we know where to go. And by having that broad range of practice and specialties, we don't have to go out of house. We got the experts here in our one office.
To be able to have one place where you can come and handle all of your legal affairs, I think that's comforting to people. And with my clients in particular, knowing that we can handle that in-house and knowing it's being taken care of, it's very reassuring for them.
I think what differentiates Foster Graham is our skill level is as high as any firm in Colorado, and yet we also have an environment and a community integration that makes us different and stronger in many respects.
I think part of being in a community is being fully immersed in a community. From civic, cultural, corporate, scholastic, everything that you can possibly think of, I think is important to be involved with. So we've made those commitments in significant ways.
Many of the attorneys here have been raised and lived their entire lives here in Colorado. So we care about what happens here, we care about the issues here. We know the things that impact businesses, clients, we understand that and do everything we can to ensure that we're making our community a stronger place.
Well, I think people know that we're here. This isn't a fly-by-night operation. I think people like knowing that they are associating themselves with people who are here for the long haul.